Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Damage, issue number 7. This was a good issue. This might have been the best issue because we got some explanations of some stuffs. So, Damage is on a ship with about a half an hour or so left on his timer. He's on a ship in St. Louis. Interesting. The guy, the paparazzi guy, and all these other guys who work for oh crap! I can't remember the soldiers. I just drew a blank on the colonel's name. The woman who's in charge of the damage program. Anyway, she gives a very brief recount of some of the things that happened. But on top of that, she talks about some dude named Kingsley and all this other stuff that's going on. So we're starting to get a little bit of a backstory, and it's not just Ethan's backstory, it's the backstory of his original connection to her and the reason why she started the damage program. Not necessarily why he survived, why Ethan survived and not anybody else that was in the program, but more specifically why she started doing this program in the first place, so that Ethan could be the only soldier. And we were hoping it was going to be an army of these guys, but a squad, I should say, of these guys. But they do have, she did have the hope that he would be the only one they had to actually do this with, so they didn't have to bury any more soldiers. Her husband wound up getting hurt in this, knocked unconscious. It's the reason why she lost an eye, and we still don't know necessarily why all of this happened or what it is that actually happened. Totally okay with that. Maybe a lot of it had to do with the Dark Knight's Metal situation. No, but I imagine it was a long time before that, because they had to actually go through this program and the research and everything. Either way, that's cool. The one thing that this story was missing was a story. All it's been is action and a little bit of, hi, how are you? Yeah, I got into town and I just woke up about 5 minutes ago. I've been asleep for almost 24 hours. I'm going to turn into my monster pretty soon. Hi. What's happening that's really bad in the neighborhood that's going to cause me to turn into damage? That's all that it's been for 6 issues, dude. Sorry, boring, snooze fest. Interesting enough to keep me reading, but I need a story. Now we're actually starting to get a story. Took long enough, but hey, man, I'm here. So, all jokes aside, this was cool. This was interesting. I like the way that Ethan got out of the situation that he was in when he got washed up on shore, and they're like, "Oh, here's another survivor from the boat." nice one. Of course, he's unconscious and he's gonna wake up and it's gonna be I need to know more about Ethan. I can't wait for there to actually be an Ethan story in here someplace. I don't know. Until then, I'd be really happy just learning the Colonel's story. Anyway, good issue. Probably the best issue in this series so far. I dug this because there's actually a story. Anyway, guys, go grab it. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.